PIX 11 News at 6.
Well, chaos inside and outside of Delaney Hall. Ongoing violence and protests still plaguing the controversial center 1 month later. Tonight, advocates and lawmakers speaking out. Plus, putting Mayor Mamdani's influence to the test. A big congressional primary season is underway. We are down to the wire, and we are zeroing in on the 4 key races in our area. Plus, we're under a weather alert tonight. Severe storms happening right now with the threat of potential flooding. Chris Cimino standing by to let us know how long this is going to last. We thank you so much for staying with us tonight. I'm Shirley Chan, and let's send it on over to Chris Cimino. And Chris, yesterday was just simply gorgeous, but today, I mean, you really have to have the umbrellas.
Yeah, we did a hard turn today, that's for sure. Some rough stuff out there right now. The bulk of the severe weather so far actually has been to our south and southwest, central New Jersey, southern New Jersey, into Pennsylvania. Right now, dealing with low clouds. We had the rain come on through, and some heavy rain for a time, 67 degrees. There's still more rain heading in our direction, so that's a cool number for this hour, this time of the year. Officially at Central Park, just shy of a ½ inch. Newark around 1 inch, but notice you go a little further south, nil. You go a little further east, not too much. Bridgeport about 3/4 of an inch. So it depends upon exactly where those heavier showers set up as to how much rain we've seen so far. But there is still more heading in our direction. You can see it on the radar. We are still in a flood advisory in the city, the boroughs, out across portions of Nassau County, northwest Suffolk County, because of the heavy rain that came through. And now you can see this area starting to fill in, particularly through Staten Island, southern sections of Brooklyn, Coney Island, that area, Brighton Beach area. You're getting some steadier, heavier rain. The city, Midtown, just on the northern fringe of it, so it's a little bit lighter. But the flood advisory goes to 6:45, and it does include Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island. Then into Nassau County, Suffolk County, we continue to have that flood advisory there as well. That's until 7:15. Ground already saturated at this point, so any additional rain could lead to some flooding problems. Into New Jersey we go. Severe thunderstorm warning till 6:45. That includes portions of Middlesex County, the lower end of Middlesex County, western flank and southwest flank of Monmouth County as well, right around the Manalapan area, right on the border. You can see a lot of lightning going on here. It's some very heavy downpours, so be aware of that. And there's a swath of moderate rain through Middlesex County, as I said, also through Staten Island into Brooklyn and Queens. So if you really don't have to travel over the next few hours, I'd stay put for the most part. And there's still more to the south and west. This other color you see here, there's a flash flood warning now in portions of Pennsylvania. So what do we expect as we go to the evening? Kind of more of the same. And again, it could impact the FIFA World Cup. We'll see in terms of lightning. More on that coming up in just a few minutes.
Chris, we'll see you then. Thank you. Well, it has been 1 month since detainees at Delaney Hall started a hunger and labor strike. The strike prompted weeks of protests outside and several congressional visits. PIX 11's Katie Corrado with the very latest from Delaney Hall with a look at where things stand now 1 month later.
There are only a handful of protesters still outside Delaney Hall on a daily basis, but we continue to see clashes between protesters and the ICE agents and GEO Group employees. A peaceful Father's Day vigil outside Delaney Hall turning violent Sunday when an alleged GEO Group employee pulling into work hit a woman waving a flag outside the facility.
I just saw how quiet the road was until people began shouting for a medic.
Newark police say the woman was treated at University Hospital and they are investigating. The Department of Homeland Security says the driver is employed by GEO Group, not ICE.
From reports this morning, she is fine, but taking some time to recuperate.
On Sunday, DHS says one protester was arrested for allegedly biting an officer. Others reportedly interfered with an arrest and tried to obstruct law enforcement operations. Protesters have been stationed outside Delaney Hall around the clock, trying to highlight the conditions inside. Detainees began a hunger and labor strike last month, claiming they're served spoiled food and contaminated water, receive barely any medical care, and have no due process. Advocates believe the strike is now over because they say detainees face solitary confinement as retaliation.
No New Jerseyan should be able to sleep at night, knowing what's happening at Delaney Hall and how those behaviors are very similar at Elizabeth Detention Center as well.
The watchdog group Eyes on ICE says there is a heightened sense of intimidation and retaliation within Delaney, and they are having trouble tracking down detainees.
We are still trying to locate folks who have been transferred and are not coming up in the system. And unless they communicate with their family members or their loved ones, we don't know where they are.
We've reached out to GEO Group to see if that employee will face any disciplinary action and Newark Police to see if there are any possible charges. We are still waiting to hear back from both. Reporting outside of Delaney Hall in Newark, New Jersey, I'm Katie Corrado, PIX 11 News.
Well, PIX 11 is your local election headquarters, and tomorrow is New York City's primary day, and it's one of the more exciting election seasons that we have seen in quite some time. Now, there are 4 closely watched races spanning the city. This is also a huge test of the pull of Mayor Mamdani's endorsements as the new mayor ruffles the feathers of more established leaders. PIX 11's senior political correspondent Henry Rossoff joining us now with everything you need to know about these races.
These 4 congressional races we're focused on in the New York City area are deep blue districts. So what does that mean? It means the winner of the Democratic primaries are very, very likely to end up going to Congress, barring something incredible happening in November. This is a big check on the temperature of the Democratic Party and on Mayor Zohran Mamdani's political power.
I'll always tell New Yorkers about the fact that they have an opportunity still to vote in these elections.
But Mayor Zohran Mamdani is not just casually telling New Yorkers to go out and vote. He's specifically backing a number of candidates for Congress, including former Comptroller Brad Lander in the 10th Congressional District, which encompasses Lower Manhattan and parts of Brooklyn. Lander's trying to unseat Congressman Dan Goldman.
We cannot afford to have rookies who don't know how to navigate that system and to get results.
I'm nobody's rookie.
Mamdani's also supporting Assemblymember Claire Valdez in New York's 7th, which runs along the water in Queens and Brooklyn. He made that choice over Brooklyn Borough President Antonio Reynoso. And Mamdani's endorsing fellow Democratic Socialist Daraliza Avila Chevalier to try and take down the leader of the Congressional Hispanic Caucus, Adriano Espaillat, in New York 13. I asked Mamdani about ruffling feathers within the established local Latino leadership community with these 2 endorsements.
I'm incredibly excited at supporting 2 Latina candidates. I think in both of these candidacies, you actually also see a commitment to working people.
The mayor has not weighed in on a 4th close battle to replace Congressman Jerry Nadler in a district that spans Midtown along with the Upper East and Upper West sides. The mayor is a voter in this race. Democratic pollster Adam Carlson, founder of Zenith Research, says this one will likely come down to the 2 assembly members, Micah Lasher and Alex Boris.
The conventional wisdom is the older and the more West Side heavy the electorate, the better position that Micah Lasher is in. And that's what we're seeing so far in the early vote.
He's watching New York's 7th congressional district in particular, where the mayor has used all his might to push forward the relatively little-known Valdez.
New York 7 is really the key test for him. And is this more man or movement?
Polls are open Tuesday from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., and you do need to be registered with a political party, in this case for the 4 races we're focused on with the Democratic Party, to be eligible to vote. In the newsroom, Henry Rossoff, PIX 11 News.
And PIX 11 will have complete coverage of tomorrow's primaries. Tune in at 6:30 tomorrow night for a special edition of PIX on Politics, and then starting at 9 p.m., just as the polls are closing, head to PIX 11 Plus for a full hour of results, analysis, and live looks at the campaigns across the city. That all rolls into the PIX 11 News at 10. Still to come tonight, some giant help to get kids to be more active. The event kicking off at a New Jersey school. The inspiring story next.
Welcome to the real world. It sucks.
I'm hopeless and awkward and desperate for love.
This really does put me in a better mood.
Friends, weeknights at 12 on PIX 11.
Lower.
Lowering the prices at Stop & Shop.
Well, actually, we're just lowering the sign, but Stop & Shop is lowering prices across the store.
That's great.
You think so? Because I'm thinking a little shift to the left. Good things are in store at Stop & Shop.
Adam started using a chatbot for homework. I wish we didn't let him. The AI became Adam's closest confidant and eventually coached him into taking his own life. He was 16 years old.
When Alex Boris heard our story, he passed meaningful legislation to protect kids from AI. He showed the courage and moral clarity to take on these tech companies.
Now they're spending millions of dollars to try to stop him again. Don't let them.
I'm Alex Boris, and I approve this message.
Strength that responds. Refinement you can feel. And tech that anticipates. Welcome to the Genesis GV70. Lease the 2026 GV70 for $349 per month. Exclusively at your tri-state Genesis retailers.
One-a-day 50-plus multivitamins are formulated for your overall health with nutrients to support brain and muscle function. So you're not just setting the pace, you're one step ahead.
Next time, slow down.
One-a-day 50-plus, the one for you.
This isn't just a business to me.
It's our family business.
That's right. These are my kids.
And we help people sell their homes the easy way. No repairs, no fees.
Just a fair cash offer in 24 hours.
We've helped hundreds of families sell their homes as is.
Your terms, your timeline, your way. For your cash offer, call 631-333-SELL or go to jdbuysyourhouse.com.
Call my dad today.
Resale, call JD Buys.
This week at Stop & Shop, Nature's Promise grass-fed sirloin strip or ribeye steaks are buy one, get one free. Nestle drumsticks or Oreo novelties are $5.99, and blueberries are $1.99 each. Good things are in store at Stop & Shop.
No, Chris, we had a stellar weekend, and I knew things were
So
come to an
payback,
end, right?
Yeah. I'd rather, I guess, during the week than the weekend, but nonetheless, it's been a little rough in spots, especially across portions of New Jersey, showing on the radar. Still some warnings going on out there. In the city, we had a couple of downpours come on through, put down about a half-inch of rain or so in a very short period of time. That's been the concern with these cells, that they can dump rainfall rates of about a half-inch to an inch per hour. The good news so far is they've been progressive moving along, so the flooding hasn't been too big of an issue. It's going to be stormy in spots yet, though, as we go through the rest of the evening hours. That should calm down once we get past 10 or 11 o'clock. But 1 to 2 inch rainfall rates are possible. That could lead to some localized flooding. Not widespread. A lot of folks aren't going to see any of this, but it is out there, is our point. It's going to dry out for the middle of the week. Nice break Wednesday, Thursday, before more showers and maybe some thunderstorms return on Friday. Right now, though, the severe thunderstorm watch stays in effect for about another 2 hours, 15 minutes or so, to about 9 o'clock. Middlesex County, Monmouth County, and again, all of this area, Somerset on south, not including the city. Heavy downpours possible. An isolated tornado could spin up. It looks like most of the chances for that to happen have passed, but there's a couple of still nasty looking cells. We'll keep a careful eye on it. You can see the warm air sitting off to the south. Seabright 78, Toms River 79, but we're only in the 60s, upper 60s here in the city, low 60s to the north and west. Hasn't been a lot of action north and west of town. Here's your live radar, and it's a pretty steady rain where you see the yellows indicative of moderate rainfall. Portions of New Jersey, Union, Essex County, southern end of Brooklyn and Queens now moving back into Nassau County, filling in lighter rain so far in and around the city. To the south is where the action is right now. Severe thunderstorm warning till 6:45. That's Mercer, Middlesex, Monmouth County, the lower end of Middlesex County, the western end of Monmouth County. But what's happened in the last few minutes is they've actually extended this now further east and a little bit later into portions of Monmouth County until 7:15, and also now includes the northern fringe here of Ocean County, right along 195. Looks like that's the trek of this storm. A lot of lightning going on, some heavy downpours. No sign from this at this point becoming tornadic, but nonetheless some strong gusty winds possible out of it and some heavy downpours. And you can see that line kind of continues to trail further down towards Philadelphia into portions of southern New Jersey, and there are more severe thunderstorm warnings there. There's a little lull in the action, and then there's more behind that, and that's the concern that might move in a little later tonight. We've got FIFA Cup going on here, right? All right, here you go. The latest model has the heaviest stuff sitting to the south at 8. Maybe sitting to the south of the area at 9. Whether or not it pushes in or not is still a question mark. We'll have to watch. And the bigger story with that is there going to be any lightning? But then the front stalls. And during the day tomorrow, notice areas and waves of green and yellow coming by. That's rain. And it's going to stick around probably until the evening hour. So again, the severe threat this evening will gradually wind on down. Things are going to quiet down as we get towards the overnight. 67 low. But tomorrow, periods of rain, still a possibility. Should taper by late in the day or toward evening. 74 the best we're going to do. Pick days of the week. Make it Wednesday and Thursday, boy. 85 Wednesday, 83 Thursday with sunshine. Showers return on Friday, and then a few showers Saturday. But the Pride March looks better with sunshine returning and temps in the upper 80s on Sunday.
This PIX 11 weather report was presented by Spectrum. It's internet, mobile, and streaming TV all from one place. It's only everything.
Well, the American Heart Association recruited some giant help to get kids to be more active. New York Giants quarterbacks Jackson Dart and Jameis Winston spent time with kids at a school in North Bergen to get their hearts pumping, all part of an initiative to get kids up and moving. PIX 11's Jim Vassell with the story.
A giant day in North Bergen.
Normally, Jackson Dart and Jameis Winston are leading the New York Giants, just a few miles away at MetLife Stadium. But on this day, the Big Blue quarterbacks are leading a team of 100 kids at North Bergen's Robert Fulton Elementary School in 60 minutes of play. It's an effort through the American Heart Association and the NFL's Play 60 initiative. According to the latest data from the American Heart Association, only roughly 1 in 4 kids get at least 60 minutes of physical activity per day. From obstacle courses to jump rope to team relays, the NFL says activity like this promotes daily movement to support heart health, mental well-being, and academic performance.
It means a lot to them to have their role models and some of the stars on the field come into their backyard to really show them what it's like to get that movement and really take care of your bodies.
That's a lesson 6th grade student Valentina already takes to heart.
Once you get older, you start losing the ability to be more active, and staying active at this age could get you'll be having like more healthy, and at an old age you'll be way more active than most people.
We're here with our Giants friends, and the students are just so excited that they get to get their 60 minutes in and they get to have fun while doing it as well.
The New York Giants are no strangers to the American Heart Association, often working with kids at schools all across North Jersey to get more active.
Both Giants quarterbacks left the students with words of inspiration.
You can do anything you set your mind to, like James said. But the biggest thing is it takes a plan. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of discipline.
When you are learning every single day, non-stop, all right? You choose to learn something new every single day. You can do anything you put your mind to.
In North Bergen, Jim Vassell, PIX 11 News.
And coming up in sports, the Yankees are a hit on and off the field. Manager Aaron Boone and his players visiting a local boxing gym while lending a helping hand to the Bronx community. It's all a part of Hope Week when that story we come right back.
All right now, let's get happy, y'all. Hello world, here's a song that we're singing. Come on, get happy.
Here's some happy news. Even if your health needs change, it's easy to get coverage you can count on. Health First Medicare specialists can help you find a Medicare Advantage plan with the benefits you need now. Plus, we can see if you're eligible for programs that help you save. Have Medicare Plus Medicaid? You may qualify for plans with $0 copays for doctors and prescriptions, coverage for a personal care aide, and an OTC Plus card with up to $252 a month for over-the-counter items, healthy foods, and home utilities. To find a plan that makes you happy, call 1-833-455-2444. That's 1-833-455-2444. Health First Medicare Advantage plans, where healthy starts.
Go-kart thrills meet open-air adrenaline. In the Mini John Cooper Works convertible, let's Mini.
This is Emma. She used to push through her days, even when her legs made every step feel heavier than the last. And these are the vein specialists who understand how challenging vein disease can be and how much pain varicose and spider veins bring to everyday life. Emma lived with leg pain, cramps, swelling, ulcers, even difficulty standing, not knowing relief was closer than she thought. Vein disease symptoms will worsen if left untreated and can lead to serious medical complications. At USA Vein Clinics, our non-surgical 15-minute treatments are covered by most insurance plans and can help you find real, lasting relief so you can get back to your life the very same day.
Call now for your free vein screening at 718-280-5568. That's 718-280-5568 to schedule your consultation today.
Smart, good looking.
The blue one.
Nothing compares to what we are.
Bravo.
Young Sheldon, weeknights at 1:30 on PIX 11.
Dan Manarino and Hazel Sanchez, weekdays on the PIX 11 Morning News.
Well, this past week, the Yankees celebrated their 17th annual Hope Week. They honor individuals, families, and organizations helping others excel in their communities. And tonight, we take you inside a boxing gym making a difference in the Bronx.
You get here and right away,
you're just energized and you're inspired.
We opened last September, giving back to kids who basically don't have the opportunity to pay a trainer or pay a gym to be able to perform boxing.
Not only has made me a better boxer, but given me an outlook on life, you know, how to stay focused and disciplined, not just with boxing, but with your schoolwork.
If I didn't have this place, I would have crumbled a long time ago. The stress would get too much and I just wouldn't know what to do with myself.
1, 2, yeah. It's people wanting the chance to become someone in their life, and being out here with the community is great for us.
This place is awesome. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that go into it for sure. It was just really fun. Met a bunch of amazing kids, and it was just fun to be a part of.
Boxing is the theme here, but that's only part of the story. These kids are doing great things, and it's just an honor to come here and rub elbows with them and get tired out. They're showing me some moves in there, and I'm spent right now.
I was sweating my you-know-what off. Anthony had us working pretty hard over there in that boxing ring.
It's great to have a place like this that give opportunity to the kids, and it's great for the city, great for the community.
Having somewhere that I could train for free and not be a burden on my parents, that's while I can also follow my dreams, and it's right there, right in my community, and have people that care about me. It's something that I wouldn't give up for the world.
For us, a fairly new organization, to be acknowledged by the greatest organization ever, it obviously validates our mission, right?
We get so enthralled with what we do each and every day with playing baseball and all that it means to so many. But this is a day for me and our players to get out in the community and be inspired by some real people doing cool things.
Very special to see those kids working hard, and the Yankees, of course, playing a big part in their success as well. And speaking of the Yankees, playing in Detroit right now as we speak, they're up 1-0 in the second inning. Meanwhile, the Mets, supposed to be playing tonight at Citi Field against the Cubs. That game rained out. They'll play a doubleheader tomorrow. And don't forget to join me and Nelson Figueroa tonight at 11 o'clock for New York Nightcap. We've got a jam-packed show, a preview of the NBA draft that starts tomorrow, plus the amazing day for soccer star Lionel Messi. You don't want to miss it. We will see you at 11, Shirley.
All right, Simone. We'll see you then. Also still to come tonight, how the New York Public Library is honoring Jay-Z's debut album and the limited time merchandise you'll be able to get.
We invited passionate soccer fans to push Nissan vehicles to the limit, just like they do with their teams. Further proof that the Nissan lineup is tested and trusted by the toughest. Hurry in to bring home a winning offer at the Nissan Summer Sales Event.
Now well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims or get a low $199 per month lease on Altima.
As chair of the State Senate Labor Committee, Jessica Ramos blocked a bill allowing online delivery drivers and gig workers to unionize. Ramos turned her back on hundreds of thousands of working New Yorkers. Now, AOC, Bernie, the Working Families Party, and unions across New York support Jessica Gonzalez Rojas. Vote Jessica Gonzalez Rojas for Senate District 13 on or before June 23rd. Paid for by Progress for New York PAC.
This 4th of July, Bob's presents the sectional America has waited 250 years for. The Modular Bob. Wireless charging, USB ports, storage seats. And with 5 stylish colors to choose from and endless configurations, it's completely customizable. At $250 per piece on the country's 250th birthday, it's a literal monument to American individualism.
Happy birthday, America! Oh, my Bob!
Bob's Discount Furniture.
There's a word you never want to hear when it comes to cancer.
Can't. We can't operate.
We can't see your wife for 3 weeks.
But that's the difference between other cancer centers and Hackensack Meridian Health.
I wasn't a candidate for surgery.
But we had a way to treat Lucy when others didn't. Within days, we met with Jen and her family.
Not weeks, days.
So yeah, there are the cancer centers.
And then there's New Jersey's most awarded network for cancer care, Hackensack Meridian Health.
Are you ready to make junk disappear?
I am so looking forward to this.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
We'll be there before you hang up the phone. We're
ready? Are you? It's game time. Friday Night Mets on PIX 11.
3 judges, 1 verdict, tribunal justice.
Weekdays at 11 on PIX 11.
All right, Jay-Z stands, get ready. You now have a chance to add more memorabilia to your collection. Starting Thursday, the Brooklyn Public Library will roll out the Jay-Z 30 library card. The card is to commemorate the 30th anniversary of the rapper's debut album, Reasonable Doubt. The library says the collaboration celebrates the album's enduring legacy, and they will be available at branches throughout Brooklyn while supplies last. All right, Chris Amina, one final check of the forecast. We saw from that Skycam shot how murky it is out there.
Low ceilings, so low that the buildings are actually higher than some of the low cloud deck. We've got some light rain left over in and around the boroughs, portions of Long Island right now. Planning on heading on out tonight. Just take along the umbrellas. Still the last of the severe weather here. Severe thunderstorm warning till 7:15 to Monmouth County, northern Ocean County. If you're in these areas, just beware. There could be some strong gusty winds and some heavy downpours. Then I think it's just on and off showers, some brief downpours as we go on into the overnight hours, but the severe threat, I think, diminishes. Tomorrow, we've got on and off rain again the first half of the day in the mid-70s. We're looking at middle 80s on Wednesday with lots of sunshine, low 80s Thursday. So Wednesday, Thursday, much nicer before the next round of showers comes in by the end of the week, Shirley.
All right, Chris, thank you. And that does it for us. For the PIX 11 News at 6, I'm Shirley Chan, and Chris and I will see you back here tonight for the news at 10 p.m. Have a good evening.
Hop a carpet and fly with me to Aladdin on Broadway. There's glitz, glamour, and oh, hello, handsome. We make magic happen 8 times a week. And it's all just a wish away at AladdinTheMusical.com.
We're here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come. If that's who you are, you should pay what we pay.
Get employee pricing for a limited time. Plus, Ford owners enjoy complimentary benefits like remote service and pickup and delivery, making maintenance more convenient.
When it comes to endorsements, the why matters as much as the who. So why does Mike Bloomberg support Michael Lasher for Congress? Because Lasher helped pass New York's gun safety law. Governor Kathy Hochul? Because Lasher stood up to Trump to guarantee abortion rights. Congressman Jerry Nadler? Because Lasher Trump-proofed New York to keep ICE out of hospitals and schools. Why do so many people we trust endorse Michael Lasher? He's a fighter who stands up to Trump and gets results. Stand for New York PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Imagine meeting your date for the very first time, and he smiles.
Oh no, if I pretend to go to the bathroom and leave, do you think he'd notice?
Nothing ends a first date faster than a smile she can't unsee. That's why there's Power Swabs. Power Swabs targets stains with swab precision, clinically studied to whiten up to 6 shades in 7 days with minimal to no sensitivity. Each treatment takes just 5 minutes. That's less time than it takes your date to decide if he should have worn the other shirt.
The first time I tried it, I was so surprised. My husband was so excited, and he said, I can't believe how white your teeth are.
Your smile is your first impression, your calling card, your face's handshake. Make it unforgettable. Order today and get the Quick Stick Pen, your on-the-go stain fighting superhero. Plus, save up to 50% off and enjoy free shipping. Call the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com. Get the smile no one forgets, especially your date.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 35 years, we've battled against insurance company giants, and we've won a lot. Injured? We became the largest injury firm in the world for a reason. There's only one, Morgan & Morgan.
Whenever you ask for the doggy bag in a restaurant, there's a certain sense of failure there, isn't there? People always whisper it to the waiter. Excuse me, I'm sorry, you're going to have to give me the doggy bag. I couldn't make it. And it is embarrassing because the doggy bag means either you are out at a restaurant when you're not hungry, or you've chosen the stupidest possible way to get dog food that there is. How about the doggy bag on a date? That's a good move for a guy, huh? Let me tell you something. If you're a guy, you ask for the doggy bag on a date, you might as well have them just wrap up your genitals, too. You're not going to be needing those for a while either.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back.
Break away to what's possible with Tremfya.
The only IL-23 blocker for Crohn's and UC to offer self-administration from the start.
Tremfya can help with symptom relief as early as 4 weeks, remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and 2 years.
Some had visible repair of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Tremfya.
Backed by over 15 years of clinical research. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
Is that bothering you?
No, not at all.
It's the BMW?
Oh, could you please hurry?
Please hurry. Look at you. Look what you've become.
What? What have I become? I haven't become anything.
Oh, Carl can't wait a few more minutes.
I don't want to keep him waiting.
He'll like you more.
That's impossible.
And why do you have to pick your teeth at the table?
Leave me alone. Yeah, I'm gonna get married real soon. So when am I dropping you?
His place?
This guy's got quite a racket. I take you to dinner and then drop you off at his apartment.
And he gets the rest of my chicken.
So is tonight the night? Ooh, baby doll. Thank you, brother. What, do you smell something?
Do I smell something? What am I, hard of smelling? Of course I smell something.
What is it?
I think it's B.O.
What?
It's B.O. The valet must have had B.O.
Can't be. Nobody has B.O. like this.
Jerry, it's B.O.
But the whole car smells.
So?
So when somebody has B.O., the O usually stays with the B. Once the B leaves, the O goes with it.